Yo, yo, too. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, being safe, and all that good stuff. Other than that, don't forget the like button. If you like the video, a video will be linked in the description down below, so please check out the original content. And let's get into it.
Yo, it's been a minute. I don't want to talk about it, but I definitely want to talk about today's anime, Lord of Mysteries. Y'all thought Supercube and He Who Shall Not Be Named had fire animation, but you haven't seen a thing yet. First thing that I ever saw about this drama was the fact that each episode had more frames than Solo Leveling's biggest fight. That already had it on my radar. And while it's low-key confusing and I'm out here losing brain cells trying to figure out what's going on sometimes,
I never heard of this before, but I can't wait. It looks like it's gonna be good.
it's kind of cool because our main character is learning along with us. And this guy is smart, like very smart. He was built to be an isekai MC. Besides, it's called Lord of the Mysteries, not Lord of the Solved Cases or whatever. So I'm gonna do the best I can to explain everything. Let's get it. We start off meeting this guy, Zo Mingri, I think that's how you say his name, who transmigrated to another universe. So yes, this is an isekai. He was looking like Moon Knight in that one scene. Had no idea what was going on. Gun in hand, bullet in head, blood all over the book. And as it turns out, he had something to do with the murder-suicide of two friends, Naya and Welch. The guy involved in this is named Klein Moretti. Klein was a college student and good friends with these two. The new Klein, though, is a smart fellow. He starts reading through the old Klein's diary and finds out that his friend Welch came across an ancient notebook called the Antigonus Notebook. But not even a week after they started working on deciphering it, Klein wrote in his diary that everyone will die, including him. The hell could have happened in that week to make bro do this? Before we learn anything more though, Klein's sister ends up coming in. Her name is Melissa. She's very sweet. I love her already. Bro is doing his best to hide that gun from her. Klein tries to figure out his situation. His gunshot wound has already been healed, which cannot be normal, and his memories are pretty scattered, so he doesn't really know what happened. Turns out, the reason why he's even here in the first place is because he performed some sort of like luck enhancement ritual because he was having a tough time at work. Whatever was in that spell obviously wasn't luck because he was sent here. Melissa tells Klein to go out and get some bread for dinner, and he goes.
You tell me I do a ritual to get better luck, or get some more luck, and I get sent to another world? Crazy word.
In hope of finding some more clues, but it's not looking good. Bro has been here for a good 2 hours, and he already has ops. That stare down was mean as hell. What type of beef is this?
Staring his ass down.
As Klein traverses through the city, we learn that he isn't the only person to get isekai'd into this world. About 100 years ago, a man named Roselle Gustav came into this world. He became emperor and invented all these cool things like the steamboat, card games, and all that good stuff. He was also Chinese, which will be very, very useful soon. But he can't rest yet. That guy from earlier pulls up on him again. Klein wasted no time. He shot that shadow and immediately had the finger on the trigger. Say what you want about him, but you can't say he was ever caught lacking. It turned out to be some guy offering him a chance to watch the circus in the evening. But bro, who does he think he's fooling? Looking like Shaq in that one photo. Bro thinks we can't see him. Klein's on high alert now. Not only does he have multiple people following him, he doesn't even know why. He heads into this tent where there's a lady who's doing tarot readings, and she even offers to do one for free. He's given cards to see his past, present, or future. He picks the present card, and it's called the Fool. No idea what this means because I'm not into that tarot stuff, but y'all can help a man out in the comments. Klein isn't really worried about that though. Right now, he wants to go home. So when he gets there, he tries that luck enhancement ritual that got him here in the first place. Alright, let's do this. Peas and carrots, carrots and peas. Get me the fuck home, please, please, please. But instead of going home, this happened.
Yeah, we'll get off that little bro. Have fun.
Animators were really flexing right here for no reason. This sequence went crazy. And well, would you look at this? Is that a domain expansion I see? Man, do I even have to say it anymore? I don't even have to try these days, bro. It's like every anime gives me an opportunity to slander on this man. The domain expansion is known as the Gray Fog, which is like his ability or whatever. I don't really know yet, but it seems pretty OP. There's also other people that he unknowingly summoned here. A pretty white girl, whew, she is fine, and her name is Audrey. And if I was in this universe, I'd make her the first snow bunny in Victorian history. The other dude's name, I don't really know, but he's on a ship, so we're gonna call him Fletcher Christian. They were looking like Klein, like he was a god or something, saying something. Are you the owner of this divine realm? Meanwhile, Klein doesn't know what the hell he just did. But let me just tell you, bro locked in. All of a sudden, he made his own table and chairs for the whole squad. Out here looking like he about to make the espada. And bro was at.
You know what? I think I've seen this, but was this? Is this a manga? I'm trying to remember. I think I've seen this before. Like, I think I read something about this. I'm not sure.
Cooking. He had no idea what he was doing, and he still managed to convince these randoms that he was the top dog. Made his voice 2 octaves deeper, and told them, "You shall address me as the fool." That's Aura. The girl Audrey started asking questions about becoming a Beyonder, but bro was like, "Beyonder? Like the book? Man, what the hell?" He doesn't know Jack, but this dude is on that Reagan level of being a con man, because he was like, "Hey, this dude over here, he has everything you need to know." And they both believed him. Imagine if bro didn't know a single thing. He's lucky. But we learn about the power system of this world. The people who use magic and stuff are called Beyonders. There are 22 pathways and 9 levels or sequences in each of them. The lower the level, the higher the power. And also, I forgot to mention this, to become a Beyonder, you must drink a special potion. Some Beyonders can even become gods. Now, the power system is much more complex than this. I tried searching it up, and I got this monstrosity of a chart. I don't even want to start deciphering this.
Lord of the Mysteries has a power system that seems complex at first, but actually is pretty straightforward once you get the basic.
Pretty straightforward.
What?
Yeah. I don't know who he's talking to, but he ain't talking to no genius. I should like 1s, 0s, and 2s.
And I thought JJK had it bad.
You
And
understand
Klein has it good right now. A new ability, 2 new lackeys, and his own little club, who will agree to meet every week Monday at 3 p.m. How sweet. They were out here trying to set up code names and stuff, but then a knock was heard on Klein's door. So Klein ends the meeting and tells him to pull up next week. There was a second man who was following Klein at the market, and it was this guy. He actually scared the dude who was initially following Klein in the first place, so he must be tough. His name is Leonard. There's another dude who was equally as tough, and his name is Dune Smith. So, Mr.
Dune
Moretti,
Smith is
we heard
crazy.
you were part of a murder-suicide attempt. Is this true? Murder? For real? Damn, that's crazy.
That shit
people
crazy
okay?
word. I have no clue what you're talking about for real. But she
3 people,
wow.
including you, Mr. Moretti. 3 people? Wow, man, I can't believe that happened.
That's crazy.
I had nothing to do with it though. Are you sure? Because in your diary, it says, and I quote, "Tomorrow the 28th, on the goddess's soul, we, yes, we are all dying." I speak French.
Yeah.
Nigga, show you dumbass. Klein ends up telling them what happened, saying that he doesn't remember anything. And the guy's like, "Yeah, whatever, bro. We're taking you for a psychic evaluation." Klein wasn't really feeling that though.
Damn.
So when he had his chance, he took it. Bro was out of there. And he might be the worst escape artist I have ever seen. Bro went into 2 people for no reason, out into an open street, and straight into a random carriage. Rule number 1 of a high-speed chase: never enter a random vehicle. 100% of the time, your op is already in there waiting for you. Mr. Dunn is just too good. Not only bro hit a domain expansion, which, by the way, is 2 more than Megami ever did. He put him in a Genjutsu. And my God, his animation is beautiful. They going crazy. Then he had his fine-ass partner take over the interrogation. And I'm just saying, she wouldn't even need to get anything out of me. One look at her would be enough. The lady is able to find out what happened and how Klein shot himself, yada, yada, yada. And it turns out that this was just a test. And man, that psychic lady is fine as hell, bro. She bad. These 2 are a part of a group of Beyonders who were assigned to Klein's case. And they were trying to see if he was guilty or not. The main reason for all this seems to be that Antigonus notebook. And the thing is, it's still out there. Klein could be in danger and he doesn't even know it. So he has 2 options. He could try to protect himself, or he could join Mr. Dunn and find shit over here and become a Beyonder. So you're telling me if I join, I get cool powers and a chance to see her every day? Bro, Chacho, you don't even have to tell me twice. Sign me up. So Klein gets the instructions to pull up to this joint over here. Very disturbing, but he goes up to the bartender, says the code, and he's like, "Follow me." And we see this very cool back room that leads to another part of the building. 1349, my ass, bro. We didn't even have stuff like this until the 20th century. The group of Beyonders here are called the Nighthawks, and they seem to be a pretty cool squad. We get to see Leonard again. He seems like a chill guy, and he's a poet. We also see some of the team, a bunch of randoms. If they're important, I'll talk about them again. They're a very secret organization. They got tons of aliases, you know, they tough.
Okay.
We also learned that being a Beyonder ain't all that sweet. Sometimes they can lose control and have to be put down. So you have to watch out and not bite off more than you can chew power-wise. But right now, it's time for Klein to choose the pathway that he wants to be a part of. So he meets this guy called Old Young Neil, and he's given a book to look at, which turns out to be the book of the guy we talked about earlier, Emperor Roselle. Now, remember how I said Emperor Roselle wrote all of his books in Chinese? Well, that's about to become very useful. He basically gave Klein a cheat sheet that told him the best option to choose out of the pathways would be either the Apprentice, Seer, or Marauder, and Klein chose the Seer. And bro was moving different, got his powers, and got straight to ore farming. Made sure that the entire city felt his presence. Out here riding on the rockets and shit. Yes, Klein, you see the fate. Klein's new powers are pretty good. He has advanced observation hockey, which helps him see people and their HP, but it takes a lot of stamina. If you're not careful, you might be looking like Leonard over here. Also, he can double tap twice to turn it off and on, like WHMX4s. He's also given a gun and some other goodies to help with his abilities. Bro even has a salary of 3 pounds a week, which was like real motion back in the 14th century, so he was able to get himself dripped out. His first mission as a Nighthawk is with Leonard. They gotta find a tobacco merchant's son who got kidnapped. This is where Klein's abilities come in clutch, because all bro has to do is put an article of clothing of the person on his staff, and it sends him a Bluetooth signal to the person's whereabouts and exactly what they did leading up to it. So they end up going to this abandoned building where they find the kid, who's being held by these two guys geeked out of their minds. The real miracle is how they pulled it off in the first place. And Leonard was on go, broke down the door, kicked away the table, and peeped the way he dodged that bullet. Nigga was moving like this in the 1300s. Ducks low, catches bro's gun mid-shot, unloads the gun, then smacks it out of his hands, giving him that body blow. Poor kid was scared out of his mind, so Leonard gave him a wink to let him know it was okay. Other guy pulled up. I thought he was about to get on that time, and look at that air time. Leonard hit the sidestep, block, weave too slow, block again. And then when he came back for seconds, he smiled, caught his attack, flung him away, and then gave him a right so devious, it done blew out his back crazy style. Then bro hit him again, caught him in the ear, and kicked him down his face. Got that man looking diabolical, but these aren't your average run-of-the-mill gambling kidnappers. This is a demon, but Leonard was too smooth for this. Smacked bro in the face, said weave too slow, boom, slapped him in the air, brought him back down, and when he took a mean down slam, but bro hit that dash. Now it's Klein's time to shine. Using his observation hockey, he's able to pinpoint where it will pull up, and he gets a shot off, but it's still alive, and tries to escape. But that boy Leonard, man, look at this. Dude started reciting that poetry, out here spitting bars so hard that he eviscerated it from existence. 16 years of age, when I watched my man go. My girl, yeah, she sucked me like a mango. Spin out my ops, they can't catch me, they too slow. My fit red like a rose, yeah, it's too cold. Yeah, we get the point.
Damn, I'm on my Britney sh**. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled sh**. We the best. Nigga, what?
By the way, that was a sequence 8 incantation. We haven't even scratched the surface of powers, and yet he's moving like this. Imagine sequence 6, 7. Leonard tough though. He may be a little zesty, a lot zesty. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, but he's cool, and that's all that matters. But anyway, yeah, that's the first 2 episodes of Lord of Mysteries. I'm definitely gonna give this some time for like to pan out because it seems like a slow burner. These 2 episodes were very fast paced, and I had to watch it twice or 3 times to get everything. But I'm already rocking with it. Can't wait to see Klein's powers and his little terror club that he created. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I will see y'all next time.
Love the video. Don't forget, video will be linked in the description down below. I'm already subbed, so you should sub too. Other than that, hit the like button, hit the sub for my video too. I appreciate that very much, and God bless y'all. Stay safe.